Hi, hello. This is Anup here, and in this video, what we are going to see is Intune role-based access control. Okay, that is RBAC. So we have already seen the details about configuration policy manager built-in role. So now in this video, what we are going to see is application manager built-in role. So I have assigned a particular group. I have created a AD security group, okay, called Intune application manager, and I have added one user called Pranith into this particular group. He will be having access to manage all your applications from Intune portal. So what are the accesses this particular role has? Okay, so manage apps, 6 out of 6 permissions. If I go to manage devices, it has only one permission, that is read devices. And if I go to mobile apps, you can see all the five permissions are assigned for this particular user. Okay, if I go back to users, manage users, just wanted to show who are part of that particular group, Intune application manager group. So I click on group, Intune application manager group, members. So this is my application admin for this video. So basically, if I go back to access control, I forgot to show you the scope of this particular user. Okay, assignments. So as I mentioned in the previous video, scope is very important in Intune RBAC, because depending on the scope, only the user can, or application manager can deploy applications. Okay, assign applications basically. So it's not deployment in Intune, it's rather assignment. So if I go to members, you can see the group, Intune application manager group, and if I go to scope, you can see Mumbai users. Okay, all Mumbai users. This particular ideally this particular application admin or application manager able to deploy all the softwares and applications to this particular groups or users in this particular group. Okay, not other groups like all Bangalore users, as you can see in the previous video. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over to this application admin. Okay, login. So in this portal.azure.com, I have logged in with my application manager's ID, that is Pranith. So I'm already in manage apps tab. I don't have access to conditional access, and when I say I don't have access, this particular application manager, it doesn't have access to conditional access, enroll devices and groups, access control, open like a classic portal. Okay. If you look at devices and groups, okay, so I'm going to manage apps. If I go to going to manage apps, I will go to configure devices and let's see what are the options he has. So he doesn't have access to view profiles, but he does have access to enable or disable certification authority. Okay, so I can disable it. Okay, I can close it. So that access is there for application manager in Intune portal. So if I go to set complaints policies, you don't have access, so that access is not there. So only 2 tiles, 3 tiles basically, 4 tiles I think. Yeah, device control access is also there for this application manager. It can look at it already got the view access on devices. Okay, so how about manage users? So manage users should be having access, yeah, because he want to assign applications and manage groups, but he is having view access. Main tile for this user is manage apps tile. Over there you can see he can see all the applications available. So whether he would be able to create any application, we will see whether he would be able to create any applications or not. I will select iOS store apps, okay, and search app in iOS store. Color switch, okay, color switch. If I select, click OK, and configure application. I don't want to configure anything because I want to go with the default one, so I just close this and save. Yes, application manager has access to create or upload new applications, okay. Assignment, if I go to assignment and if I try to deploy this to my scope of users, when I say my scope of users, Pranit's scope of users, he is application manager, so his scope is all Mumbai users. I clicked select, okay, yeah, it got selected. I will say available. There are some interesting options over here, available with or without enrollment, so I will select available and save. Okay, good, it got saved. So I got access to select my scope of users. If I select Bangalore users, ideally it should not allow because all Bangalore users are not part of Pranit's scope, okay. So I will say available. For this also I will try to say it should error out. Yeah, that's good. Why it is erroring out? Because Pranit doesn't have access to Bangalore users, okay. So he should not be deploying any application to Bangalore users. His scope is only to deploy applications to Mumbai users. That is for the new application. If I see the old application, this is automatically uploaded application for managed. This is basically a managed application. This is automatically uploaded by Intune itself. So first I will try to go to properties and edit some of the stuff over here. So I will delete everything in the description and I will say hi and I will try to save. So that means it's not allowing me to edit the managed Android store applications or managed applications which are automatically uploaded into Intune. Pranit doesn't have access to do that. So application manager doesn't have access to edit the already uploaded applications which are automatically uploaded from the store. How about the assignments? In this case you can see like two groups are assigned to this particular application. So my scope is, when I say again my scope, it's Pranit's scope is application admin scope. In this scenario is all Mumbai users. So ideally he should have access to remove this assignment from Mumbai users, but let me see whether that is possible or not. Okay, remove. No, he doesn't have access. So that ideally he should have access, but I don't know why he doesn't have access in this case. And how about Bangalore users, which is not in Pranit's scope or application admin scope? Okay, remove. So it's same error for both the group in scope and group not in scope or out of scope. Okay, Okay, so that is one thing. And if I go to another application, and you can see all Mumbai users, this is only his scope of users are assigned to this particular application. Remove. No, it's erroring out, so I think this should be fixed. Okay, how about like if I want to delete some application? So this is the one which I created earlier. If I go to this application and say delete, ideally it should allow me to delete. Application admin should have access to delete the application. Okay, good. So it got deleted. That is it. If I go to licensed application, I don't have add option over here. App configuration policies, I have add option. I have permission to do that. Application protection policies. Okay, I can add, but it's not getting saved when I tested yesterday. Okay, and even I cannot edit the application protection policies which are created by global admin. Okay, I can edit it, but I am not able to save it. So when I say it is Pranit, the application admin in this scenario. Business store, so I don't have access to change this. Okay, company brand portal branding, I don't have access to do that. App selective wipe, I don't have access. I think no, I can create new. Yeah, I can create new. I have access to app selective wipe. That's good. Okay, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching.